Okay, so yeah, that was my full name, but I always use this is my artist name. It's because I thought my middle name was just a bit more my last name, so I just put a Sweden. So Conform Cox means I can then I follow very closely. Yeah, so I wanted to like start with a little exercise with you this morning. So I would like to ask you to stand and follow the floor and have your hands. So this is a bit of a mission that I made, and yeah, it will write itself back. So after the first time you see what she's doing, then we can follow. Yeah, did you feel like pieces in your waist and then moving and you sound yeah. Okay, so it's not sure I did. And I'll sit down. This is exercise from a project I'm working on now. It's put together with she's a singing coach, and she came to me with this idea of like making a card sets with exercises for singing, exploring your voice, learning to breathe in a way it's very well. So yeah, it's still in the making, and we are actually proud of this at the moment. So quite excited about this. So very good. Some sketches. Yes. So it's nice to see that it doesn't start off the way it ends. I generally don't really like sketching. It's weird. I'm used to it. I'm sketching, but I just like to make the final thing, I guess. Spend like days and that. And not so many days of sketches, but still I do it often. So she came to me with this idea. Here you see some sketches of things. Made so like here and I like style is actually the profession last week's beer. And then the trying to post out just trying to make it special for them. And it's just sort of even different. So I tried out some, also because animation takes enough time to make, so all the things that you leave out, setting a month of time later, so regarding budgets and stuff, I tried out, like, what's others will do. Actually, moving, see my face, one day, so it's weird. But yeah, then you manage this. That's what it's me. Yeah. So for this project, so Hannah is making the exercises and just thinking of 6 characters now, they will do the exercises for you, and then with the app you can see the animation of different parts. It's weird. Yes. It was the first time that I used it, but I think so. You know, it's possible. I think the animation is better. Yeah, so this is the cards now. It says final again. It's kind of seeing where we are to make those animations. And there's nothing anyway, so in the end, you can see it graphically if you're interested in this project. I think it's really funny, and I will make it to for everyone. And they'll be shaped. I actually see myself, and I used to be shaped on the wall. But now I will be because of this project. Over time, I'm going to be this. It's nice to exercise. Regarding the team Kismet, I was thinking I can tell you a bit um, how like these projects come together, or whether they the question before, like, do I believe in fate? No, I don't believe in fate. But sometimes you feel like, oh yeah, I know this happens because of that. You see like more connections, accidental things happening together. So that's really happening a lot in the creative freelancer. Because anyone visualize anyway, for me at least. And anyone could know someone, so that's always funny. So this project, the Zing, I knew because I knew someone who knew us both, and then she brought us together. And this person that brought us together, I know since 4 years. And I was doing a program, Driving Dutch Design. It's a business program for creatives. And back then, 4 years ago, I was actually depressed. So I was starting up my business, but I didn't believe in it at all. I didn't believe in myself, and I was really down. But then, this is the Kismet thing, I guess. I was working in a chocolate store, and I was decorating chocolate Christmas trees. So it was chocolate, and then I had to put more chocolate on it. I was doing that day after day, which was fine. But I thought, oh fuck, I have to do something creative, but I couldn't really do it. And then I got a call, like, do you want to be in this program? While I was at work, while I was busy with this Christmas tree. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick up the phone. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's really scary, but that really helped me in the end. It was like a almost a year program, yes. And then every month you had master classes. And this image is a bit like what it looked like for me, the depression phase, I would say, of like everything is a huge step. And it helped because other people believed in me while I didn't believe in myself. And it was like really surprisingly nice, and that people like you when they don't know you. That's really cool. This project was a bit about that phase when I felt very bad last year. I hope I make sense, but so I show this. I made a very tiny movie about this depression a little bit. Last year I did a master in animation, and then I thought I want to share a bit about that. So this was the first kind of animation actually that I made. And this is the storyboard, as you can see. And my teachers were laughing at me that this was the storyboard, because I told you I don't like sketching, so this will be it, It's like, I'm not going to waste more time on it, because I have it in my head, But then they were like, yeah, but the storyboard looks like this and this and this. I was like, okay, but then I'm going to waste all this time on a nice storyboard that no one will ever see except for today, maybe. And then, it's like that. Here you see some process of the looks of the animation. I thought first make it crayon. Then I thought no. It's again in animation, like if you do it by hand, it takes so much more time. So then it's pretty smart to not do it. Should I tell more about this? Yeah, I really hope it's clear. It's like 40 seconds, this film, so just watch it. And I hope the volume is enough. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so it's really small, but it's about, me struggling with going there. It was like a friend's goodbye party, and I had to sing a song for her because I knew she would like it, but I was really feeling like, oh, I can't actually do it. And then I did it, and I made everyone sad because it was a sad song, and I was like super happy. So that was that's why it's called Vice Versa. Yes.
yeah, related to that business program I was talking about earlier. This is a project from 4 years ago, and I thought it was nice to show you that, to see a bit of the process I've been through in the progress. I don't know how to say it. In the business program, they told me, if you want to do the work that you want to do, you should show that you can do it. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to make a project in my free time that is about something that I want to do. And I wanted to make like illustration infographics. And then I thought, okay, but about what? And then I thought, I was like vegan for some years by then, but sometimes I was doubting, like, why am I even doing this? This is super hard sometimes. And so then I thought, okay, maybe I should look into the milk industry, because I could learn some myself, and then I could explain it, this complex thing. So these were first sketches again. And it was pretty nice that actually I contacted some farmers who were like different farmers, because I thought like the big farmers wouldn't talk to me, but some like, yeah, who had like different ideas. And for some farmers, I was invited to their farm to talk about the process. So I was really curious, like, okay, what literally goes into the cow, what comes out of the cow, how is really like, in a sense of the factory line, can you say it? How is it really working? And can I visualize that? So I don't have pictures of these farms, because back then I was not so much on Instagram. I think I forgot to make pictures that I was there. But I went there, and this is the first draft of like the information that I got. And does it make sense? Yeah. I don't know if I should tell more about it. Yeah, oh yeah, the difference in the work now. Now I have like a huge drawing tablet screen, but back then I didn't have that, so I had to do all by hand, and then I scanned it and then put it together in the computer. So it was funny. Here you see also some like mistakes or like weird cows that are there, and that it was really for me the first like puzzle that I made, and this is what came out of the puzzle, and it's like a huge drawing, and it was shown at the end of the business program at the Dutch Design Week, and that really helped me to say, okay, this is what I'm doing, because before I didn't really have the example of what I actually wanted to do. So yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. This is a detail of it. And yeah, like I said, I learned a lot about the milk industry myself, how it works. So it was really nice. And then the connection with a project I did like 2 years ago, for example, the Kismet thing, like that everything is related. So someone in my studio, they saw this print hanging there, and then they asked me for another job. This was for Museum Boijmans. And you see the connection, I guess, with the first story. So that's, yeah, I can really recommend that. Just go spend a lot of your own time in what you really want to do. Yeah, it's necessary, I think. And this, I think this is my favorite drawing till now, actually. Certainly like the puking guy over there. It was like, yeah, the ideas are from like students of a MBO school for the museum, how to change it more for like a different, for like younger audience or something. And they had like super weird ideas, but it was really funny to illustrate that. Yeah, I'm over time already, I guess, or not, I don't know. Right, this is the last project. This is my animation master graduation film. Yeah, it's about animals again. So after this 4 years I did about the cows, then I didn't do nothing with animals. And then my master, I thought, fuck, I should do something with animals, you know. This is, you see the stars of my film. And actually we're gonna watch the film first, and I'm gonna explain a bit more about it.
Silence! We have less about language, whether you want to hear it or not.
In the end, we all just have to lie. And that's why we know we are more important than other animals.
Yes, so yeah, the sound is actually very important. If you want to see it again, you can come to me afterwards and I can share with you the secret link because it's not like really online. I think it's good to know what they're saying actually. So this film is about animal emancipation that I've looked into. It's like a movement, yeah, about animal rights and how we look at animals in general. And out of that, I found yeah, these 6 animals that have like human characteristics, or that we think are like superhuman characteristics, but they have them, so they're not unique for human. So it's like talking, farming, democracy, empathy, a good memory, and mourning, or having the idea about death. So this is what these animals really do. Like termites, they invented farming far before humanity did, actually, I found out, which was pretty cool, I thought. So they have these huge nests in which they grow mushrooms. That's why you saw them in the mushroom farm. And yeah, the graduation was quite short. So I had like 3.5 months for animation. It's really, really short. So that then I decided to have this like quick change of the scenes and have them tell the story together, so to say. And here are some sketches of like anthropomorphic animal, which I never did before actually. And I used it really for this specific story. It's not that I would like to use it for, how do you say? For the looks. It's really for the what it tells. And yeah, some more sketches of the bats. Actually, yeah, you might wonder what is this scene, but so these bats, they are found that they help each other giving birth, even though they're not related to each other. So they're like just randomly seeing that they need help, and then they're helping each other, and that's why they're licking the vagina actually, because it stimulates the birth. So it's a bit, yeah, I think it's weird if you see it for the first time, but that's the story around it. And here is, yeah, regarding the design, I thought about the mushroom farm and then the farm of the termites in reality, kind of how it looks. Yeah, oh, that was it already, actually. I don't know if I made myself clear. If you have any questions, tell me.